WaDi returning Mewtwo. Man, good times.
WaDi is very serious about this set, and you can tell exactly how serious he is because he immediately went to the Mewtwo pick. Most of the time, as we saw during the last set against Cola, he'll try out the Rob. He'll try and see if he can make it work there. And if it's not successful, that's when he pulls out the Mewtwo as like a sort of counter pick. But here, he's not messing around. He does not want to get comboed by Captain Falcon. He wants to do the comboing himself.
This is the tale of two advantage states. We are in for an explosive, fast, and high-paced match because already WaDi going to be asserting stage control from Fatality. He can't dip in time to be able to get the back hill, but at a little bit later, if we send, he definitely will. I like the down tilt. Would have been able to cover the tech in place, but right now, Fatality has just not been able to land at all, my friend.
This option coverage from WaDi has been beautiful. He had that nair on ledge to cover jump. He just did that up tilt to cover roll. And now he's covering almost every option there with the nair and with the shadow ball. Fatality has not been able to get around WaDi yet, but this is where it all gets started. If we know anything about Fatality, it's that he's great at taking as much as possible off of a single neutral win, but only 34%. That's not going to be enough.
That micro spacing from Fatality was so important because he was able to successfully shove WaDi, finds that down air, finds an up air, finds another one, and all of a sudden, how did he even this up? This is a tale of two advantage states. This is a tale of two combo games, and now Fatality needs a way to be able to make it off of this ledge.
He's going to be searching for something along the lines of maybe a back air on the ledge, an up smash, maybe nair one knee here. I think WaDi's still in the percent range for that, but WaDi's certainly not going to be giving him the opportunity to do so with the shadow ball immediately coming out, taking that stock from Fatality, and he's going to be looking to repeat the process, getting as much damage as possible before Fatality can find this stock.
Goes for the down air, and that up air is not going to be able to kill quite yet. That one does not end up connecting, and WaDi actually not immediately snapping to the ledge. Luckily, not going to be getting punished quite yet. And wow, neutral air is so active. You have to completely wait it out, but Mewtwo has so much possible drift.
Really good dash back, dash attack from Fatality, though, catching WaDi drifting in off of the ledge, so he is going to even up the stocks, but like you said, the advantage states are going crazy right now. Look at these nairs, hang on.
Oh my goodness, that multi-jab is going to be so much damage, especially on such a big body like Mewtwo. Fun little fact, if you hold up, I believe, just about on the 20th hit, you will be actually popped up into the air, and you might be able to escape that situation. But, wow.
Stomp Bear coming out from Fatality now actually takes the lead in terms of percents and almost catches WaDi rolling away with the up smash. Eats an up smash of his own for the trouble and very nearly finds Stomp Knee.
Yeah, and WaDi just barely going to be waking up in time just to be able to make it back on. That Shadow Ball is not going to kill from across the stage, but look at that landing mix-up. I got hit by that. Last, did you get hit by that?
I got hit by that for sure. Fatality beautifully mixing up his options in the air,
God.
and I bet WaDi didn't even know. Look out!
Okay, just dropping that a little bit. WaDi taking a second just to be able to breathe. And actually, that neutral, I don't believe WaDi dropped the shield. That really did look like a shield poked. Sometimes Mewtwo's shield is his own worst enemy. Getting all these up airs, and I love that aggressive option. Fatality was not ready for it at all.
And thanks to some beautiful DI, Fatality still holding on to this stock. Goes past the ledge, though, and this is certainly going to be it. But 71% extra credit on the board right now, and reading WaDi's teleport immediately with the down smash to reclaim control of the stage, looking for the up smash, too. Gets a dash attack instead and is now chasing WaDi all the way out and finds the bear trade for the game.
See how menacing that was? That was the first active flame of back kill as Falcon was just ripping that elbow out of his chest. That animation was brutal. I felt that one in my core. That was raw. That back kill was so raw. Everything about it was like, ah. That was the most masculine back kill I'd ever seen in my life.
Fatality played that beautifully. He kept WaDi guessing, kept WaDi in disadvantage, and stopped WaDi from landing on the ledge. And then as soon as he gave him that little semblance of hope, like, hey, you might be able to jump here, you might be able to get back up onto the stage here. No, he throws out that bear, covers it, and I believe that was on reaction too, because he jumped at the perfect time, covered everything, and got the stock, got the game. Going into game number 2, I think WaDi still has a solid shot of taking this out, but Fatality's playing like a man possessed.
Fatality has been picking all of his recovery options so well because he's going for immediate things that he can use to get back onto the ledge. He's not stalling, he's not wasting his time out there, he is going to the ledge. Because Mewtwo, as soon as he's out there and he's able to back kill you, my friend, that is a big hitbox that you have to worry about. But here comes the quality casting transition. Speaking of big hitboxes that you need to worry about.
Rob's pretty big.
And he's got those pretty big hitboxes. So, and already Fatality just opening off so dominantly. Jeez.
WaDi needs to be careful, but he does manage to mix up the timing just enough that Fatality can't find the 2-frame. So gets back up onto the stage, but he's got a lot of work to do already.
Yep.
Fatality's advantage state has been going crazy here.
It's all about stalling under the range that down air can actually affect, and then immediately getting back onto the stage. If you get a little bit too far, Falcon can throw out another down air. So that spacing has to be meticulous, and you can't be sloppy with it.
Right, but Rob is one of the few characters that has near infinite recovery, really. Like, realistically, not many people are going to be able to stop that, but finds the up air there, chases, tries to find the neutral B, and now has Falcon stuck off stage deep, but he is going to be able to get back. Good save on the jump by Fatality.
I don't know why WaDi backed off there. It felt like that was the time to go forward because he was able to put it into such a nasty position off stage. I smelled a forward or a back air, a neutral or something, or maybe at least a down air. WaDi just going to be successfully rolling right back on as Fatality is just caught onto all of these preemptive button presses and has no time to react.
Look at Fatality's mash. He got out of that almost instantly.
Yep.
Has gyro in hand, now is going to be trying to make use of it to stop WaDi's recovery, but good stall from WaDi staying off stage.
WaDi has been so patient and just spacing and timing all of his stalls so well. Is this going to be the down throw into up air? Yes, it is, but excellent DI from Fatality is going to keep him hanging on a little bit longer.
And there it is again. There it is again. The down B from Fatality in midair to mix up his landing options is going to take out WaDi's stock first, but not one to be left behind. WaDi immediately finds that down throw up smash on the platform, but look out.
Just immediately going to the ledge, just recognizing that Fatality had no time to be able to press down air like that. And that trade was so big for Fatality. Oh my goodness, what was WaDi's advantage state? All of a sudden, we're back in Nooch, baby.
And now it's WaDi's advantage state again. Fatality needs to find yet another way to trade this out. Gets the dare to reset positioning, though.
Those dare stalls have been WaDi's best friend in this game as Rob, because he has been stalling above the shield and mixing up all of Fatality's timings.
Right, so WaDi loves to do that on somebody's shield, like does that dare to stall in the air just a tad bit longer, which then forces them usually to pick an option out of shield. But look at WaDi here.
Look at how threatening Fatality was with just those jumps. But WaDi just going to dash up, catch that jump out of shield once again with a nice up smash. He did that as Mewtwo. That is a call out, and Fatality has to get careful with it. But speaking of up smashes.
Speaking of up smashes, speaking of call outs, and speaking of KOs, Fatality not one to be left out of a party like this. Finds an up smash kill of his own and now has WaDi stuck. Gets that rapid jab. Now has him on the ledge, going to be looking for a grab, down throw, up air. Nothing to follow though.
To quote Buzz the Journey, that up smash hitbox is absolutely capped. And oh my goodness, WaDi just continuing his onslaught on top of Fatality. He just stood there patiently, just sat in shield, just waited for that final neutral just to be able to connect. But now Fatality, all of this snowballing is just working against him.
Yeah, it's definitely not been going great for him in the last couple of seconds. That was almost it, but then stop knee!
That should have been it! That should have been it! WaDi had it! WaDi had the call out on the air dodge. He followed him. He followed Fatality. He knew where he was going to go, and then he whiffed the grab. That is the opening. Whiffing a grab in this game is everything, because you are put into so much lag with how not great dash grab and grounded hit grab boxes are in this game. Fatality saw that opening, and he killed him for it. Just because he messed up, how many times?
Once.
Once.
One mistake is all it takes, especially at the top level of Smash Ultimate like this. One mistake is all you really need, because Fatality and most of the other top players out there are not going to let that slip them by. They're going to hit that stomp knee, they're going to hit that kill confirm, and they're going to move on into top 8 loser side.
Fatality played that so well. I want to say that WaDi played that so well.
WaDi did play very well.
He stalled